SouthsideRadio.com.
Hey, this is Phil.
And this is Aaron, and we're Heartbeat of a Planet.
And here's one of our friends to say hi.
Hi, I'm Andy Garcia, and I'm here in support of Heartbeat of a Planet, where the music lives.
We are going nowhere. Do you want to come along?
Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. This is Phil.
And this is Aaron. Happy Thursday.
Yeah, I hope everyone's not stuck in traffic right now, and if you are, sorry. And if you're at home having a good time, awesome, and listening to the show, we've got a great show ahead of us today. We have got Heartbeat of a Planet's very own Zen Master in here, Hanny Nasser. Say hi, Hanny.
Hello there.
And
we've also got the amazing Jade Hendrickson. Say hello, Jade.
Hey, guys.
so today we've got Jade. We're going to do a little interview, and you're going to play a few songs, is that right?
Sounds good to me.
And Hanny is going to finish off the show with a lovely song, but today we're going to feature it around Jade, and Hanny is going to chill you all out for the evening ahead and ready for the weekend. So, what's been happening this week?
What has been happening this week?
I can't really remember. So let's cast it over to you guys. Jade, what's been happening this week?
Well, I had a gig in Venice last night.
How did that go?
It was good. You know, a little hump day gig. You guys seen that commercial with the camel? It's like, hump day? What day is it? It's the best thing. YouTube it. Because he's got humps, and it's Wednesday. Anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Where was it at?
A club called Wits End.
And Hanny, you recorded this week, didn't you? Down at Phonogenic, is that right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, some cool, what was it, gypsy jazz little program?
It's kind of like that. It's still developing. You know, haven't really finalized it, but it's sounding great so far. It includes oud, percussion, bass, piano, woodwind, saxophone, and guitar. Really fine gypsy guitar, and it's supposed to be. I haven't heard the final mix because I haven't started mixing yet. It was just fresh off the stove, so we're kind of like excited to hear the results.
Sounds like a really cool project.
It is.
And as soon as we've got that song that you've done, we will be playing it on the radio.
Oh yeah, good. I want to hear it myself.
So, Hanny and Jade are part of Heartbeat of a Planet. Isn't that right, Aaron?
That is correct.
And it's a pleasure to have you guys.
It is. It's an absolute pleasure to see you both here today.
Thank you.
So, do you want
Pleasure and an honor.
to ask Jade any questions, Aaron? Take it away.
Sure. Well, Jade, for our audience, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background?
Yeah. My name is Jade Hendricks. I come from a musical family, not just in the obvious way. My mother's a backup singer, so sort of grew up inundated with all kinds of music. Local girl, sort of, live in Ventura.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Jade, I remember when we were interviewing you and you were talking about growing up with your mom and being on stage and hanging out backstage.
Yeah.
Can you tell the listeners out there the experience that you went through back there? Because it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have a couple other siblings, and we're all sort of rambunctious children. And, you know, usually when a child is doing something bad and they get reprimanded, you know, the parent just pulls them aside and lets them know, you know, you don't do that. Well, when we did something bad, it was usually like in the middle of rehearsal in the audience of a big arena, and my mom would have to get on the microphone and be like, hey, you kids, you cut that out. So it was fun.
And your mom played with Tom Jones, is that right? Barry Manilow. Mm-hmm. Who else?
Natalie Cole. She did some stuff with Bob Dylan. Stevie Wonder. Yeah. She's a rock star. She just actually got off the road 2 days ago. No, yesterday.
Who was she singing with?
Barry Manilow. She went to the UK for one big show over the weekend and flew right back home.
That sounds nice. She went to my home, and now she's come back home. That was a dreadful joke, but I'm just warming up, you know?
Are you homesick?
Am I homesick?
Yeah.
Not when you're around, Hanny.
Oh, no, he actually, when we were driving here today, he was saying that he was a little bit homesick because I told him about something I saw posted on Facebook, which made him think of the holidays back home.
Well, it's always with everyone.
Yep.
You know, it's innate. You just want to be with your family.
So, Hanny, talking about home, where are you from originally? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My family's from Jordan, and when my father traveled, ended up in New York,
Yep.
and decided that he would start the new family life in New York. And the whole family moved to New York. I was 7 months old. They wanted me to be born. My mom was pregnant with me, so they wanted me to be born in Jordan, just to have the heritage and that. And then right after that, we took an ocean liner, across the Atlantic Ocean. And I remember my sister, because I was like 7 months old. My sister, Feiruz would be the one in charge of minding me, watching me, the whole deal, right? My mom's like, don't do anything else but watch him on a ship, a big, humongous ocean liner. And I asked her one day, what did we do? Where did we go? She goes, well, I'd love to swing. And she'd put me on a swing and swing me, slide me with me, she'd sit on the swing and hold me, and she'd swing out into the ocean. Did you tell Mom that? She goes, no, but I loved doing it for like 3 weeks or whatever.
They have swings on ocean liners?
Oh, they have everything on ocean liners. And this was like the maiden cruise of either the Queen Mary or the Queen Elizabeth or something. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a awesome journey.
Yeah, I don't remember it, but...
Do you still like swings?
Swings? You know what's funny? I do. I really do. I love being in the air and flying,
Yeah. So Jade, we now know where Hanny grew up.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up there.
Well, we knew where you were born, and then you came over on an ocean ship, and you grew up in New York.
Around Westchester, New York, and then I'd go to Greenwich Village every weekend whenever I could.
Sweet.
Yeah, but I didn't grow up in New York, not in the city.
Right, okay. That's all right. You don't look like a city boy.
Well, you know what? I felt like it when I was there. Felt good.
But now you live in Topanga.
Topanga, an amazing place.
See, I'm of the generation of Boy Meets World. I don't know if you guys watch that TV show. So Topanga, to me, is a very specific, wholesome American girl.
It's quite. It's in the. It's nestled up in the mountains.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
No, I don't know what the elevation is, but it's up there.
The cool thing about Topanga that I've noticed is that you can be in Santa Monica and it's overcast and cloudy, and then you come inland like 5 miles and suddenly it's 12 degrees warmer and sunny. And
Oh gosh, I had to drive to pick up my mother at LAX yesterday, and when I left Ventura, it was 67 degrees. By the time I got to the valley, it was 94.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I thought there was something wrong with the gauge in the car. No way.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into music, Jade?
Well, it felt sort of like a prerequisite in my family. Everybody is sort of musical. If I had become like a doctor or a lawyer, that would have been weird. But to pick up, guitar and sing and do gigs, that's like, that's the family trade.
I don't want to make this worse for you, but weren't you a little bit shy at first?
I was very shy. Actually, I can think back to one memory specifically, singing the national anthem as a precocious 15-year-old in front of the local high school population and just choking. Because I got so scared. Halfway through the song, my heart just dropped to my knees and the lyrics left my mind.
oh,
And I remember walking back into the audience with my head down. A girl on the basketball team turned to my sister and said, well, at least she tried.
well, you did try.
You know, it's a character building experience.
But now you play gigs?
Yeah. Haven't done the national anthem, but
Maybe we can try it. So Jake,
Helped it out. Let's hear it.
Oh, we can call.
I've got an incoming call. Who could this be? 1 second. Hello?
Am I on the radio now?
Schwitty! Speaking of sister in basketball, that's my twin sister.
What? Oh, that's me.
Schwitty,
What up?
what's up?
Schwinny,
How goes it?
who are we talking to?
Huh?
Oh, I was just
Oh,
going to ask
I'm
you.
Ari. I'm Jade's sister.
Hi, welcome to the show.
What? Oh, cool. Thanks.
Are you younger sister?
Glad to be here.
She's her twin.
Nope, I'm her twin sister.
Her twin. Wow, that's got to be crazy. You must have some stories about Jade.
I mean, I got a few.
Let's hear
I got a
one.
few. I want to hear a story? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, growing up, Jade and I...
Not the
well, I
one
played
you guys agreed to tell. The one that you want to tell.
One that I want to tell?
Yeah.
Okay. I play basketball, and Jade's kind of unathletic. But she's on my team anyways when we were growing up. And one time I passed her the ball, and she caught it, and all she did was just sit right down in the middle of the game. Just sat down. Didn't even move.
Schwitty!
She's a good
Sorry.
basketball player then.
But she caught it. At least she caught it.
Oh,
I
that's
caught
good.
it. At
That's
least
good.
I tried.
Yeah, maybe it's just not her
for that.
It's
sport.
like the Stars Band.
Maybe she should be going for baseball instead of basketball.
Thanks for that.
I don't know.
What about,
Appreciate it.
do you have any stories about Jade and music?
Like the national anthem.
I should just... Oh, ooh, we don't talk about that one. I don't know. I have to say though, I'm really proud of like everything that she's done, and like I don't get to see her perform a lot, so when I do, like it's really special. And like one that sticks out in my mind is when she was at the Ventura Theater, and I had come home for Christmas break, and she was singing, and like I'll always remember that, and I think that was great, and everything that she does is great, and I'm really proud of her.
Aw, Schwitty.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Nice.
That is really sweet. Is there any song of Jade's that is your favourite that you want to hear her play?
A favorite song of Jade that she does, or like that she wrote?
That she wrote.
That she wrote. I don't really think of one.
Schwitty.
I like them all.
Say-
You could just do anyone,
Good answer.
and it'd be good.
Very diplomatic, young lady.
I'm politically correct. What can I say?
Wait, I think Jade was sharing with me before we were on air that you are not in the music business. So from what Jade was saying, you're kind of the black sheep of the family. Is that right?
I mean, like honestly, yeah. I'm the only one that doesn't do anything with music. Like I run and play sports, and yeah, go to school.
What are you
So,
studying?
I'm not musically inclined. What?
What are you studying?
I'm getting my master's in information systems.
Wow.
So
for you.
you're full of information.
Yes.
She's good at managing it, too.
So,
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good
So
luck.
are you other than talking, are you listening to the show today?
I'm actually at work, so I'm not listening to the show.
Well, that's good. Do the people at work know that you're on the phone right now?
Yeah, they got it though. They're handling it.
They're handling it. We like to hear that. So, anyway, any other stories that you want to share about Jade?
I think one thing like from the past year that like even like Jade could talk about too was when she came and watched me at the LA Marathon. Like I thought that was pretty cool of her.
Yeah.
Because it was really early in the morning and she didn't have to do all that. And I don't know. There's a tons of stories that I could go on and on about, but I don't know. She's my best friend, and like anything and everything that we do, we support each other. So I think it's great.
Beautiful.
It's really cute. We are going to have to love and leave you now. We have another call coming, but thank you ever so much.
Yeah, thanks for the stories. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck with your masters.
Here we go. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Who are we speaking to?
Is this a radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Belladonna, Sunset Island Music.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Mike. I'm Phil.
And I'm Erin. Nice to meet you.
And we have Hani Nasser with us and Jade Hendricks. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, not bad at all, thank you. Enjoying Thursday, beautiful weather outside. Couldn't be a better day and couldn't have better people with us.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
So, what have you been up to today?
What?
What have you been up to today?
Oh, I was just calling in to say hello.
Well, hello and thank you ever so much for calling.
Yeah, thanks. Where are you calling from?
Where are you calling
I'm
from?
calling from Sarasota, Florida.
Oh, nice.
awesome.
I love that place.
We're going to have to come down and see
Yeah, it's
Sarasota.
nice and warm and beautiful. And
Yeah. And there's a place called Tarpon Springs there, right?
yeah, that's about an hour north of me.
Yeah. It's really cool there.
Are you listening to the radio show today or just calling in?
Actually, I haven't started listening yet, but normally I do.
Well, that is...
And we also have a show on the station. So our show's tomorrow.
Awesome. What time is that?
I think we go on at 3:00.
Everybody out
So we
there.
play unsigned music, unsigned bands, and we have about 24,000 of them signed up with us. So we play a very good, collection of them, and
That's
a lot of
awesome.
fun.
Well, if I was you, I'd turn on our radio show right now because in a second, Jade Hendricks is going to play a song live.
I'm going to be home in 2 minutes, and I will definitely turn it on.
That is awesome. And everybody out there, make sure you're listening to Excite Radio tomorrow, to Sunset Island Radio. And what's the time again?
We're on at 3:00.
3 o'clock. Everybody, 3 o'clock, tune in and enjoy it. Thank you ever so much
Thanks
for
for calling in.
Hey, I'm going to do a big blast, see if we can get a lot more listeners for your show right now.
That is awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you.
ever so much.
Thank you.
All right, take
All
care.
right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ciao.
So Jade, do you want us to play one of your songs right now on the radio, or do you just want to take it away live? It's up to you.
I'll do one live.
You want to do one live? Do you want to do it right now, or do you want to take a minute, or?
I think I'll do it now.
Oh, perfect. All right, everybody, you're in for a treat. What are you going to play, Jade?
Well, I was just so inspired by Heartbeat of a Planet and what you guys are doing that I wrote a song about it.
Oh,
What's the name of the song?
It's called Melodies.
beautiful.
So we're going to turn our mics down right now and sit back and enjoy listening to Jade Hendricks. What was the name again, Erin?
Melodies.
That's right. Thanks.
From the depths of our soulful feet to the heartbeat pulsing in me, these melodies sing universally for humanity. Language barriers, skeptical characters are the hallmarks of an ever-changing kind of world. But there's one thread of gold that's beautifully uncontrolled, that speaks for us all, that links us all. Time's navigational chart stomping of city streets to the rumbling of the sea. These melodies sing universally for you and me. From age 1 to 96, from raindrops to pickup sticks, we're all inundated with creative sights and sounds of nature. Just open your ears to it. Tap into the pure spirit. You won't feel so small when you answer the call. Oh, time's navigational chart. You can't spell Earth without art. When we begin to depart, music takes us back to the start. From the rustle of autumn leaves to the shake of the tambourine, these melodies sing universally for humanity, for you and me, for humanity.
Jade, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As everyone in here can see, we're having our own little private concert today. Jade Hendry, we are front row centre. Isn't that right?
Yes, absolutely.
A little stage left.
I'm so sorry, not politically correct. So, Hanny, what did you think of that?
I thought it was great. Beautiful. Beautiful lyrics.
Oh, thank you.
And, of course, voice.
Thank you.
The whole package. So Jade, one thing, I was talking to you before the show about your guitar, because Jade's got this really beautiful, unusual guitar, and she was telling me there's a little story with that.
Yeah, it's my first sponsorship.
Wow, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Once again.
Round of applause.
What's the company?
It's called Rain Song, and how it came to be was the guy who created it, I guess he's from Hawaii, and he had this beautiful wooden acoustic guitar, and he was supposed to be playing at a wedding, but then the skies opened up and it started raining and there was lightning and just really, really bad weather. And as he was looking out at it, he looked at his guitar and he realized one of two things was going to happen. Either one, he was going to go out there and play this wedding and break his guitar, or two, he wasn't going to play the wedding and the father of the bride was going to break his neck. So
Take the guitar.
So he took his broken guitar home and decided to make a guitar out of carbon fiber, which this guitar is made.
So your guitar is weatherproof?
Looks
Indeed,
great.
and actually jade-proof, because I'm really sort of klutzy.
You could relate.
Have you tested it?
I should.
You put it to the test? Yeah. I wonder how it stays, if the strings are...
Right.
If you just want to hold up your guitar to the camera, people can see it.
People listening and not streaming live, unfortunately, won't be able to see it, but I'll describe it for you. It is a black guitar, and then, what do you call the circle part?
The sound hole.
There you go.
The sound hole, is made out of abalone shell, and then up the neck of it, the guitar, it has these beautiful little shell sharks all along it. It's really gorgeous.
It looks really, really cool. And then the whole back of the guitar and stuff you can see is just carbon fiber. It looks like a race car. It's awesome. Is it really light as well?
It's lighter than you would imagine it to be.
Right.
It looks super
That's a
sturdy,
no.
but
I think that's a no.
but I got puny arms. So it doesn't matter one way or the other.
So I hope everyone enjoyed that song by Jade. That song was Melodies.
Yes.
That's right.
And Phil and I are really flattered because she wrote it about our project are about the theme of Heartbeat of a Planet, which is really touching and amazing to us. And
it was quite awesome receiving that song because I got it in my email and I was over in England waiting for Erin to come, so I went back a week earlier in the summer. So I had to call Erin as soon as she woke up and play it to Erin, and we were chatting about it on the phone, weren't we?
Yeah, that was really cool because obviously it's called Heartbeat of a Planet, and we were on opposite sides of the planet.
Yeah. And I was missing my lovely wife.
Aww.
He's a sweet.
Where was she?
She was.
I was here.
I don't know where she was. Apparently, she was here.
I didn't mean it that way.
What way did you mean it, Hanny?
Yeah, what way did you mean it, Hanny?
You said your wife.
Yeah.
And where was she? In England? Because I know you guys went back to England.
Oh, Phil went back a week early.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
you did travel to England together.
Yeah. I travelled on my own there.
Yeah.
And then Erin came over a week later.
I stayed behind for my nephew's high school graduation.
Oh, nice.
And I had to go back to plan our wedding party in England.
Right.
Which was very big. And it
For
was
Phil's very big family.
very big. I'm very big family. Everything right now is very big.
It's because you're in America, as you told me earlier.
I went to the store today. Check this out. I go to the store today. I want a Pepsi. Right? Not many times if I'm allowed to say names like that, but I wanted a Pepsi. And I went in just for a normal can, which you guys call a tin. Is that right?
No, we call it a can.
You call it a can. And the only can they had was 16 ounces of.
That's because it was a promotional size Pepsi.
The first thing I said to Erin was, "This is what us English people think about America. Everything is giant, and this proves it."
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was the first giant can of Pepsi that you've encountered, wasn't it?
I encounter every day giant cans of Pepsi. So anyway, everyone, we're just going to take a quick break and we're going to put on another song by Jade, and we're going to let Jade pick which song she wants us to play right now.
Unless she wants to play them all live, in which case
we'll put on some other artists.
Yeah.
What would you like, Jade?
Well,
Do you like playing them live?
some of them.
Some of them
is
not.
there one that you don't want to play live that we have on here?
That would be the first one on the list.
You don't. That is the first song you want us to
Which
play.
one is that one?
Memory Lane.
Memory Lane.
Okay.
She obviously does not want to take a trip down Memory Lane.
But listeners at home, you can take a trip down memory lane.
So here we are, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Memory Lane by Jade Hendricks. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute.
Take long walks down memory lane. It's a road I favor. I can stroll and savor a love that used to be in my lonely reverie. I like to think of you and me.
back. That was Memory Lane by Jade Hendricks, and she did not want to play it herself. Why is that?
Just walking down memory lane. I'm about leaving the past in the past.
It was a song for a certain time in your life. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
So Jade has just been telling us some really cool stuff.
Yeah, she has been. So Jade, what's a new project that you're working on?
Yes, I'm working with an artist named Charlie Tuna.
Jurassic 5.
Correct. Ozzo Motley as well. And we're doing a song together, and it's just been the most outrageous experience, to be in the studio with someone that experienced, who's seen it all, who's done it all, and it's really humbling.
Do you have any stories?
Well, I was really nervous going out to his home studio with my manager, and I didn't know what to expect. And he opens the door, and he's 6'5" plus, huge guy, just peering up at him like, oh, God. and the first thing he did was show me his awesome comic book action figure collection.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And what kind of figures did he have in it?
He had, the X-Men, he had, Batman, Deadpool, and, all the Marvel characters, DC, lots of Superman.
How big was his collection?
Massive. And it was just part of it. It took up 2 walls of the house, and the rest of it was in storage. That
wow.
Was, just 20, 30 years of collecting.
So is he just obsessed with superheroes or just the figurine?
That's a good question.
He doesn't run around in a cape or anything? No.
Maybe he should, though. Maybe he should. But no, I don't think so.
Okay.
So is the song completely done now, or is it still mixing? Or what's going on?
It's almost done. I'm going back into the studio next week to do some pickups, and then we're hoping to send it to mixing and mastering by the end of next weekend and have it ready to be released on December 10th.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And what's the song called again?
It's called Breakdown.
What type of song is it?
It's sort of anthemic song that addresses all of the really awful things that have been in the news in the last year, from the shooting at the movie theater to Sandy Hook to, the tornadoes in Oklahoma City and, all that. Just sort of assessing the state of the union, I guess. And
did the two of you write it together?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
So right now, let's just talk about... So we had a little benefit concert, didn't we?
Yes, we did, at the beginning of October. The 4th in Malibu.
In Malibu. And Jade herself opened up, and the sun was just setting, and it was awesome, wasn't it, honey?
It was beautiful. It was in Malibu, overlooking the ocean, and Jade was playing just as the sun was setting, so the lighting was stunning, and her music was stunning, and
apparently there were some whales dancing and hanging out in the back.
Yeah, as Jade was playing,
photobombing.
A whole school of whales or dolphins just swam by. I couldn't see exactly what they were, but
and they didn't even pay. And then to finish it off that night, Hani Nasser and Richard Hardy played. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
He's trying to remember.
Can you remember that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot over there. It's been a bit quiet coming from that corner.
Well, I'm listening to lovely
He wasn't
Jade
here for the
sing.
first part. He just came back in the room.
He's just coming. Sometimes he disappears. He's the magic man. So Jade, any gigs coming up?
Yes, I'm playing in Ventura next Sunday. Gosh,
Where at?
it's a club called Bombay. It's a benefit show for another venue that's struggling a little bit.
Okay, so Ventura, Bombay. What time?
I play from 3:30 to 4 p.m.
Perfect. So for everyone in the Ventura area, Bombay next
Sunday,
3 p.m.
That's it.
That's right. Everyone, make sure you get down there because you'd be missing out if you didn't get to see Jay play, because it's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it is.
And how lucky are we guys today?
We are lucky. We're extra lucky.
Woo!
We are lucky times two. We got Jade and Hannah.
Annie, I tell you, you don't get a better Thursday than that.
You don't. Nobody gets a better Thursday than that.
Exactly.
We have the best Thursday of anyone anywhere.
We rock.
I
High
can't
five,
reach it.
everyone.
All right.
Round,
Let's
go
do it.
round.
Let's do it.
Going. Let's go. Sorry about that. We're having a little bit of a party here. That's how we get down. So, Jade, would you like to play us another one of your tracks?
I would love to.
Oh, what do you want
As
to
a
play
matter of
next?
fact, I'd like to play for you Good Morning.
Good morning. Okay, and wait, before you play Good Morning, do you want to tell us what inspired that song?
I would love to. Like I said earlier, my mother's a very musical individual, great singer, the best singer in the world, if you ask me. And I just have this memory of, being 3 and 4 and rolling out of bed and walking into the kitchen, and she would greet me with this little ditty that went, "Good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning, dear JD, good morning to you."
Aww.
I'd sort of giggle, drill a little bit, and start my day.
Let me just say something. That is what Jade had in the morning. Hanny in the morning got swung out to sea.
And didn't Jim, your dad, greet you with a little song in the morning?
He did, yeah. It was a Beatles song. Very, very creepy. Get up, get out of bed, drag comb.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. So here we are.
Wait.
This is,
yeah, so back to the story. So
Sorry.
that's what Jade's mom sang to her in the morning.
Yep. And 20 years later, it occurred to us that, hey, that might be kind of a cute little song. So I wrote this with her.
Fantastic.
And here we go, guys. Enjoy.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm so happy to see you here, my dear. The sun may be bright, but you are the light keeping the shadows away all day. Loving you is natural as breathing. Loving you, pinch me, babe, I must be dreaming. Loving you is as easy peasy as believing there's good in this world. We can change the world. So good morning to you. What would you like to do with your days? Spend all your days with me. Good morning, my love. And when push comes to shove, I'll keep you happy and safe always. Loving you is as natural as breathing. Loving you, pinch me, babe, I must be dreaming. Loving you is as easy peasy as believing there's good in this world. We can change the world. So good morning, yes, to you.
That was beautiful, Jade.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
So, did your mom sound as good as that when she sung it to you in the morning?
Oh, she sounded better.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's very hard to believe.
So, Jade, where can people find you? I mean, obviously in this radio studio right now.
Right.
But online.
Well, I just happen to have a brand spanking new website.
Yeah.
Yes, oh yes. It's jade-hendrix with an X.com.
Very nice.
It's very, very nice. And your Facebook?
That would be facebook.com/Jade Hendrix Music.
Jade Hendrix Music and jade-hendrix.com.
That's it.
All right, check her out. And on iTunes?
Oh yeah, I have an album.
Oh, yay! What's the name of the album, Jade?
It's called Carry Me Away.
Carry Me Away by Jade Hendrix on iTunes.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, Hanny, how you finding Jade?
I'm finding Jade is an amazing, creative, beautiful being.
Thank you. That's high praise coming from you.
Hanny is our Zen master here at Heartbeat of a Planet.
Yeah. Hanny the Zen master.
Hanny's a Zen master not by profession, but by existence.
Yeah. And if you weren't listening to this last week, but Hanny is a man of many talents. He even married us, didn't he?
He did, yes.
That's right. Well, that was an amazing experience for me.
For us as well.
was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And we had a really cool ceremony. So Phil and I wrote our own vows, and then because Hanny's heritage is from Jordan, he incorporated some of his own tradition into that, and we did the rosemary crowns, and we walked in a circle a few times and sang hallelujah.
Singing hallelujah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that right?
Great,
Yeah.
Great.
And
which Phil never hears the end of from his brothers.
from my brothers, yeah. I couldn't cross eyes with them, Hanny, because they were trying to make me laugh.
I know they were. But we won.
We won. That's right.
We did
Victory
win.
goes to
We did
us.
win.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think my parents are listening right now, and the rosemary that made our crowns came from my mother's garden, and she made the
Oh, they were
crowns
beautiful.
herself. So, yeah.
And my hair smelled great all day. If you're watching this right now and you wonder why I don't bend down, it's because I'm losing my hair on the front, and I'm having a hard time coming to terms with that.
Oh,
Isn't that right?
that you're having a hard time coming to terms with it? Yes. Yes, that is correct.
Breaks my.
But I don't think that you're losing it as much as you think you are.
If my brothers were listening right now, they'd call me to tell me I am. Thank God they're asleep right now. So what else? First of all, let's just say you can find our show and our project at www.heartbeatsofaplanet.com. You can go into our musicians list there, and you can click on Jade Hendrix and read about Jade. You can also click on Hanny Nasser, read about Hanny and all the other artists part of this. It's kind of become a little family for us, hasn't it?
It definitely has. It's our new family here.
Exactly. It's beautiful. Why have kids when you can have so many other people?
When
on
you
the
can just
page?
have musicians.
We're just musicians.
It's about the same responsibility.
Definitely. Sometimes this is frustrating. I'm not talking about you two anyway. So, Erin.
Yes, so Phil.
You having a good day?
I'm having a great day, and I just noticed, this is very random, but I'm good at noticing random things. All four of us have curly hair in this room.
Whoa, we are beating the statistical odds.
We should change the show's name from Heartbeat of a Planet to Tangled.
No, it could just be Curly Hair of a Planet.
Curly Hair of a Planet, that's what.
And the logo could be the planet with like an afro.
I like it.
Love it.
Wow.
That is right. I'm digging this already. So, we've been talking enough and stuff like that. We're going to take another little break. I've got to think of some more things to say. Hold on a minute.
It's not hard for you.
Boop, boop. Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Phil. Very nice to meet everybody out there. And we're going to play a song by a different artist right now called David Hodges. He called up last week. He's doing some amazing things in Montreal, Canada. Just give us a little brief introduction about David, honey.
David Hodges is a hip-hop artist out of Montreal. He's a teacher, a high school English teacher, but he's in the last handful of years started to do these workshops where he goes around to schools, from elementary schools through high schools, and he teaches songwriting and hip-hop workshops with kids, and the goal of them is to overcome bullying. So he kind of forces everyone to expose themselves and get a little bit silly, and creates kind of an atmosphere of acceptance and talks about bullying and anti-bullying. And he's doing amazing work up there, and the Canadian government is funding him to continue this. And he's hoping to come to America and do some more of it. And we're hoping he does too.
Yeah, and he's hopefully gonna once we sort it out, he's gonna hopefully play at our next night. Ooh. So maybe we could hook you two up, and you could do a song. He's great.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, well, definitely.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
One of the things we really love doing here is we love introducing artists who maybe haven't met each other before, and then having them play together. It's a really cool experience for us to watch and experience, and hopefully for the artists as well. So
definitely. So this song by David Hodges is called "I See the World," and the reason I'm putting this on right now is it's holiday time. In a couple of weeks we got Thanksgiving coming up, so it's family time. We've got Christmas coming up.
And the New Year. And all the
Hanukkah.
Don't forget Hanukkah.
I will never forget Hanukkah. So it's all about traveling the world and missing home and looking forward to coming back home, to hanging out with your friends and family. And I think this is a perfect song for this time of year for everyone that has been away and looking forward to coming back for Thanksgiving to spend their time with the family, and same with Christmas. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoy Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff. So this is "I See the World." It's a song by David Hodges. Check it out. Be back in a minute.
My world, hello sunshine. It's good to be here with you, my friends. It's good to be back at home again. 'Cause I see the world, it's written in your eyes. I'll tell you about everywhere I've been. It's good to be here with you again. 'Cause I see the world. I've seen so many different places. I'm having fun all of my own. But there's too many different faces. All I wanna do is come home. They say it's not the destination, it's the journey. But as I'm sitting at this train station, I am hurting. I'm missing my home, I'm trying to get back in a hurry. I've been living on the road and my mama getting worried. I've been meeting many people who are treating me as equal, but they aren't my loved ones. I'm feeling kind of feeble. I've been doing these shows, spending nights in a hotel, surrounded by these fans that I don't know well. I think we travel the world to find identity, to only find out that our home means everything. I really loved Europe, traveling to Amsterdam. I had a laugh, but I'm so glad I'm back. The plane ride took air in the morning and it was terribly boring. I see my world in your eyes as I'm sharing these stories. They aren't very important to this man's soul, 'cause you're my world when I come back home. So goodbye world, hello sunshine. It's good to be here with you, my friends. It's good to be back at home again. 'Cause I see the world, it's written in your eyes. I'll tell you about everywhere I've been. It's good to be here with you again. 'Cause I see the world. I've seen so many different places. I'm having fun all on my own. There's too many different faces. All I wanna do is come home. I see the world. I've had a lot of good times traveling, but it will never ever compare to the love that I have for you. So when I look into your eyes, it is there. 'Cause I see the world. So what is a home? It's a place in your heart that you miss when you're gone. So listen along, and maybe this song will give the feeling that you're missing, and you're wishing that you're with your favorite people. But halfway across the world, your fam isn't there. You're all alone on your own, thinking life isn't fair. But one flight, and you're stepping on solid ground. Holler at some friends to put some bottles down. It's hard when they are not around. I've seen a lot of towns. I admit that they are a lot, but they are nothing to the way the world is written in your eyes. It means a lot to this man's soul, 'cause you're my world when I come back home. So goodbye world, hello sunshine. It's good to be here with you, my friends. It's good to be back at home again. 'Cause I see the world, it's written in your eyes. I'll tell you about everywhere I've been. It's good to be here with you again. 'Cause I see the world.
That was David Hodges with I See the World. And we're back. We're in the studio with Jade Hendricks and Hani Nasser, and Phil and Aaron from Heartbeat of a Planet.
Hi, I'm Phil.
And
Hello.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Hank.
Actually, I'm Phil. You're Jade.
Oh.
How many times do we have to go over this?
He's a slow learner.
Slow learner.
How old are you? You're 26?
Yeah.
26, you're just figuring this out?
Yeah.
You're Jade. She's Phil.
Honestly.
Honestly. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just a sweet little English boy.
So you were talking about Thanksgiving before we came back.
Yeah, I was. Because I'm a fan. Yeah.
He's not, though, which is why it's very ironic that he was bringing it up, as though it's not that he's not a fan. It's just that he's only had 2 of them in his life.
Thanksgiving.
He's about to have his 3rd.
But I thought Thanksgiving was like a day of mourning for the English.
No.
A day of mourning.
No.
Why would it be? I like that, though. Why would it be a day of mourning?
Because they lost the Pilgrims.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It was a pleasure to get rid of them.
He didn't mean that, folks.
No, I was in England with Phil for one Thanksgiving, and Phil was very sweet, and he tried to like make a Thanksgiving dinner for me. But it was very depressing because it's just like nobody knows that it's any kind of holiday for us Americans over there or anything. So.
Unless you go to London, and then every pub in London will do a Thanksgiving dinner because they're like, let's make some money off the tourists. Come in, get your Thanksgiving dinner. Woo!
I don't know that there are really a lot of American tourists in London over Thanksgiving. Is that a
But there's a lot of Americans that live in London.
That's true. That's true. So, Jade and Hani, do you guys have any interesting Thanksgiving traditions?
We watch a lot of Food Network.
Oh.
A lot of food. Do you copy what they're making on the Food Network?
Basically, take it as my own.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it. I might try the same. Look at me, I'm a professional Thanksgiving cooker.
I just threw this together. You know.
How about you, Hani? You get up to anything on Thanksgiving? Any memories?
Great memories of amazing food and music and
Amazing
a football
food.
game.
And a football game.
Nice.
Very important part.
An American football game.
Oh, yeah. Phil would get very offended by that.
The game that you don't even use your feet in it, really.
This is a valid point.
Oh, and then a big topic of debate on Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
See.
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato
I
pie
like
to
pumpkin
Hani.
pie. Sweet potato pies, it's a good thing too.
We always had pumpkin pie at my family.
Pumpkin pie is great.
I never had sweet potato pie until I was an adult, but it is really good. Jade? What do you-
We
How
actually...
about yams?
Yams are good. Candied yams.
Yeah, with the covered in marshmallows. Phil will not even try them.
Creepy. That's like a dessert on your normal plate.
Welcome to America.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I feel so welcome.
We have a huge supply of sugar for every person here.
For every person.
Every person.
Hey, let's have a burger and some sugar.
Yeah,
No,
actually just in
yams
the
and
meat.
sugar.
Yeah. Just in the meat. Way.
You could have some shoe fly pie.
What's that?
What is that?
Well, the story goes that when they would bake the pies during Thanksgiving, there were flies. They
Yeah.
say shoe fly.
Oh,
Shoe fly. Shoe fly pie.
During the baking of the pie because it's sweet. They just call it shoe fly pie.
Oh no! How many people back in the day were eating like fly larvae with their pie?
ew.
Many.
It's saved behind ketchup. So I have to say, while we're talking about pies, my mother-in-law, Linda Baker, if you're listening out there, I love you. She makes the best pies in the world.
She does.
No. Maybe you think so, but I
think so, too.
makes the best berry pie
Who?
on the planet.
Who's that?
Me.
I'm not telling.
Oh,
Do you have to say?
No,
because now we're going to have a competition. Linda get baking berry pies.
Oh, let's have a pie throwdown.
Pie throwdown in the house tonight.
Wow.
sounds
We've got-
messy.
We've got a concert going on with pies going down,
Oh yes.
being thrown around. So who is that, Hannah?
A friend of mine by the name of Elise. She makes the best.
Oh, Elise is a very good cook.
Yes,
pie.
she is.
Yes.
The best
I
berry
haven't-
pie.
I haven't had her berry pie, but she does make some.
You should ask about it.
Oh, I'm going to have to do that now.
Pie, let me know. I'd like a slice.
All right, next time, well, what we should do is the next time have Elise make a pie for the
Yeah.
show, Linda make a pie, and
Okay.
we can have a little pie judging session.
All right, it might get.
And Jade's
I
going to make...
bake my butt off.
My
What kind of-
it's coming out now.
Oh, glad it's coming off.
All right.
That's right.
You're on.
What pie are you going to make, Jade?
Well, it depends on what you'd like. I make just a few days ago.
Make your best pie.
Yeah.
Probably
your
be a
best
mixed berry
shot.
pie,
A mixed
blackberries,
berry.
raspberries, and peaches.
And
Isn't the berry at all.
peaches.
But it's all about the crust from scratch.
It is.
It is.
That is
all
the
about
pie.
that.
I know
Yeah.
right now Linda will be at home nodding.
Yes. Yes. She's probably going into the kitchen right now to start baking
We're
a
probably
pie.
going to get back and there's going to be a pie there.
Ooh, I hope so.
Linda's going to be like, Gary, I'm going to make a pie. And he's going to be like, are you kidding me?
For those of you listening, that was actually a very accurate impression of my parents.
Okay.
So we've got 3 pies in the house next week. Yeah. Or after Thanksgiving. We've got a 2-week
Well,
break, I think.
we gotta
coming
get a
up.
confirmation from Elise that she's gonna make the pie.
Yeah.
We can't just be speaking for her if
Yeah.
she's gonna make a pie.
Honey, you need to be on your best behaviour. So everyone, so Jade, let's have a little chat. We
Okay.
are Heartbeat of a Planet, and let's just say what we're about and what we're doing, Erin. You want to take that away?
Sure, I'd love to. Well, Phil and I have been making a documentary film, also called Heartbeat of a Planet, for the last few years.
Yep.
We're nearing completion of the filming, going to move into editing soon. And it's about how music is the universal language and breaks down all barriers of culture, religion, nationality, and how music can be used to heal us all, whether that be on a physical, emotional, or spiritual level. Phil's handing me a book right now, which is our project book, and explains everything. I think he wants me to read from it.
No, I was just thinking if you needed some more help and stuff. I know
okay.
we've got a lot of things on our mind. We've gone from pies to projects. The double P, pie project.
So that's what Heartbeat of a Planet is in a nutshell. It's documentary film, and from that, our plan is to hold a music festival that travels around, and the proceeds of that festival are going to go to leaving behind a music healing facility or a music school in each location that we have the concerts at. Yeah.
So basically, this started. Let's just give you a quick overview. It's a very special thing. So I went to Vegas. I'm in Vegas.
From England.
From England.
And what time of year did you pick to go to Vegas from England, Phil?
The best time of year.
What time was that?
That was July.
Oh, nice.
I remember.
So we can just picture the little English boy melting in the Vegas sun.
I come out of the airport with my saxophone in one hand and my suitcase in the other, coming for 3 months. And I just remember the first thing that crossed my mind is, what the hell am I doing here? One, it wasn't my idea in the first place to go. It was friends of mine.
I keep telling you should stop saying that part of the story because that just makes you sound really flaky.
Why? I actually did it. Someone said, how about Vegas? And I said, all right, I'll see that.
Okay, so for those of you listening, you can just say to Phil, hey, Phil, let's move to and pick a point on the planet. And a year later, Phil will move there without you.
I'm looking at Barbados. Maybe Bermuda would be nice. Italy for a while. We could do Italy, some pasta.
Sounds good.
So if you want to pick those places, we can make that happen.
But he knows better about Vegas now.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, Vegas was terrible. I ended up getting on the Greyhound and coming to...
Wait. Before you move on, can you just give us a couple of highlights about Vegas?
No.
You don't want to give us any highlights?
Yeah, I'll give you a really good highlight about Vegas. Check this out. You ever want to find a room to rent?
Yeah, Craigslist
in Vegas?
highlights.
Craigslist is the place to rent from.
What?
Oh, it's beautiful. You get there, you move in with this like 32-year-old creep who goes through your room when you go out, and then you get back and he's like, oh yeah, you locked my cat in your room and it's gone to the toilet all over your sheets. What? And I'm like, I never locked your cat in my room. Strange. He had food all down his shirt. He had an internet girlfriend of 2 years that he'd met once. But he was thinking about getting married to her. So I had
He was a romantic.
He was a romantic. He was the fastest typer I've ever seen. I love you. I love you. I really love you.
You know.
Hashtag I love you. So I had to get the hell out of Vegas as quick as possible. It was that bad that where I was living was this a complex, and I'd get the bus into town every day, and the shortcut was to walk straight out and across, and that was all right in daylight. And when I got back at like 1 in the morning, I had to walk a mile round to enter the other side, because that street was like the drug heaven, and I'd have like people eyeing me up, asking me if I want drugs, looking at my laptop in very mysterious ways. So I'd do a mile walk round. It was like my exercise every night. Do the mile walk. Yeah, I'm doing that while he's saying I love you. I love you. Hashtag I love you. So I had to...
What made you go to Vegas?
As I told you, it was my friend's idea. It's my brother and my friend. I was sat on my boat one morning. I'm sorry to go into the story. And I get this call, and my brother and his friend have just got back from Vegas. And this friend, his name's Scott, is also my best friend. Love you, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
And Rob called me, my brother, and he said, Phil, I've got a great idea. We need to go to Vegas. Long time. You play in the bars. They'll love it. They've got the Beatles show out there at the moment. So you go over and do a bunch of Beatles covers. They'll love it. You're actually English. You're on to success. Scott and I will figure out what we're going to do, and we'll make it big. Couple of years in Vegas, we'll move to LA. So I'm on the boat, and I'm in the middle of my cup of tea in the morning, because, you know, I'm English, drink cups of tea.
You used to.
Used to, now it's coffee, man. So I said, sounds like a great idea, let's go next year. And they're like, yeah, 100% we're doing it. Fast forward a year, and I'm on this plane. And where's Scott? And where's Rob? They're not there. Just me.
Oh, no.
Just me.
You're kidding.
No, and that was their idea, and I ended up in Vegas in July.
You got punked.
They conspired to get rid of you.
That's what it was. I never even thought about that.
Oh.
So, best friend, that's just been taken back. Brother, who's Rob? No, I'm joking, guys. It was the best decision that you ever made for me. I jumped on the Greyhound, went to LA. I met this beautiful lady right in front of me right now called Erin. Say hello, Erin.
Hello.
Hi, Erin. Nice to meet you. I'm Phil.
Oh, nice to meet you, Phil.
That's great. And we went out on a first date. And
How did you meet?
We met in a bar through a mutual friend who was actually an English gentleman named Graham. He's probably not listening right now, but if he is, hey, Graham.
Hi, Graham. Everyone say,
Graham.
Hey,
You
Graham.
did the right thing.
you did the right thing. That's right. I don't know if Erin agrees. So we came up with this.
Oh, Jade has a question.
Graham? He's
Yeah.
not a drummer, is he?
No. He's an old English.
Oh, but he was at our event, so you may have met him.
Okay, because I knew the drummer for the Tom Jones band. He's an Englishman.
Oh.
There's probably more than one English.
I think it's
Graham.
a fairly common name over there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a bit of an old. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah. It's a
But
few
that would have been really cool if it was him.
Yeah, it would be.
Let's just pretend.
Let's pretend.
Okay. All right.
Graham is this rock and roll
Graham
drummer.
is now a drummer.
He's awesome. He brought us together like he brings his sticks together. So we went out on this first date. Erin was already doing a project. Go on, Erin, you take it away. I'm
Thank you.
talking all
Thank
the
you.
time.
You are talking. It's normal.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm coming to terms with that.
I'm coming to terms
Right
with
now,
that.
I'm still talking. Can you believe that?
I can.
All right, talk.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. I've been given permission. So I was already working on a documentary with similar themes to the project we're working on now, but it was about one band and how music brings people together. But this band, who I shall not name, were a bit flaky. And working with them was not going so well. And so Phil and I were on this date, and we started talking about it, and we put our heads together, and we came up with an entirely new concept incorporating the same themes, and it became Heartbeat of a Planet.
And what's amazing about that, talking about how music brings people together, like it's brought us all in this room together today. Not just that
That's true.
Heartbeat of a Planet, from that first date, fast forward a couple of years, brought Erin and I together. And now we're married, as we said earlier. Hanny married us. Thank you, Hanny.
Thank you, honey.
This
It was an honor.
This project is our hearts and soul, and we love doing it. We love the people that we've met, and we just want to show the world the true meaning of music and how powerful it is. And we can't wait till everyone can see this. And that we have a premiere and all of you guys there. Be a great party. Hannah, you love a party, don't you?
Party all the time.
You may not believe that, but it's actually true.
It is true. It is true.
Hey, I admit it.
It's also a Milli Vanilli song.
There you have it.
Wow.
Check her out.
Wow.
She's
I
baking
think that was before you were even born, wasn't it, Jade?
I've only seen the tragic evidence.
The YouTube.
Them taking the Grammys away, though.
Oh, I remember that when it unfolded. I'm dating myself here, but I do remember that. I was young. I was very young, but
You were young. Really young.
really young.
I was very, very young.
Yeah. You were younger than I was.
That's right.
Yeah, it's weird how that's changed now. Now you're not younger than I am, even though you were back then.
And now my name's Jade.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, a very nice curly hair.
Everything can happen in a radio station. Trust me. Hanny's going to be Erin soon. Erin's going to be Annie.
Yeah.
It's getting creepy around here.
I don't know. I think I got the better end of that deal. If I get to be the Zen master, that is a good day.
That is a good day.
We all are Zen masters. We just have to connect to it. It's all there. It's all there. Just that, we're bombarded with the world's SHIT every day. And that becomes, a conflict. It interferes with being in the moment, being right there. That's the power of the Zen master, which we all are.
And that is why Hanny is the Zen master.
I tried to get out of it.
Just accept it, Hanny. It's a very honorable role to have in life.
So let's switch around to music. We've got to ask them a question about music while they're here. So let's do one question to the both of them.
Okay. Yeah. What sort of question? What do you think?
I was waiting for you.
It was your idea.
I'll take first question, yeah?
Okay.
So here we go. What is the feeling like when you're playing on stage and you connect with the audience? Because obviously you're already connected to your music. What is the feeling like when you see the audience connect to your music? Jade?
I would say it's almost intangible. There's nothing like it. There's no word for it, Usually when I'm gigging, I'm playing in front of an audience full of strangers. But after a 4-minute song, suddenly it doesn't feel that way. You find a connection that's palpable.
Do you have any a story of the best time you ever connected with the crowd?
Yeah, it was a couple months ago actually. It felt really difficult in the moment, but the reward at the end of it was so amazing. My father passed away a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
And I wrote a song about him, and it was sort of the first time that I was playing it in public, and my mother was in the audience. It was just, I got really emotional, and I just started crying in the middle of it, and I had to stop the song. But I looked out into the audience, and everybody was just, in tears and in that moment with me. So it was sensational.
That sounds incredible. Really, really does. So, Hanny, what's the feeling like for you?
Wow. Well, it's kind of like experiential for me. It's always experiential, and sometimes the playing and the music and the audience are all one. And so for me, every performance, it's totally different, because I just sense the energy going around in the room, and that's part of what I'm playing, because I'm working with vibrations. It's all about vibrations and rhythm, because the cosmos are all in place because of rhythm. They're just vibrations. That's all they are. And sometimes they go out of sync, so we try to get everything back in harmony with the universal tone, the universal vibration. So for me, it's always what's going on, and the music becomes just part of everyone in the room, or everyone in within the range of the vibrations. So it's different all the time, every time.
Wow.
Every time.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, it really, really does. Thank you, Zen Master. That was awesome.
I have noticed that when does my mic sound echoey to you?
No, it's when you go over here and then it starts echoing a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So if you sit in front, we're all good to go.
I think I am in front.
So Jade.
I was just going to say to Hanny, sorry. When you play, Hanny, sometimes it seems almost as though you're going into a trance state when you play.
It can be, if it's a trance state, if that's what it's called, then yes. I mean, like, for me, it's kind of like, the essence of everything. I mean, is nothingness, and the nothingness comes from somewhere, and that's the source. Call it anything we want, but that source energy. Sometimes we're not connected to it, and sometimes we are. And when we are in eternity. That's what we seek. We seek eternity all the time. We say we have the life after death. We can't, all that. But this is it. But it's not it when we're within our ego state. That's when all the BS kicks in, and we're not really in the source, that universal source energy. So we've got to stay connected with that. At some point in our life, the ego's going to give up. And when it does, it's 100%. But in the meantime, as soon as we feel ourselves disconnected, we connect. And music, the vibrations, that's all aligning us to that source energy. And that's my life. That's my mission.
Hanny is Heartbeat of a Planet, and that's why we love Hanny.
I love everyone
and
here.
Hanny.
Jade is an amazing singer, songwriter.
I'd just like to say, Hanny, when I grow up, I want to be like you.
When I grow up, I want to think like, and we all want to do eventually, we want to think and feel like God. Because that's really, we're all the godliness of God. We're His creations. We're His creations. We're thoughts. There's no negativity in what He does. It's just, but we have this ego that puts in the negativity. But really, if we just realize we're the godliness, the image of God, we're just the source. We're that. It's like the ocean, and we're a wave in that ocean. We're part of that energy source. We're just, waves are different. I'll look at this way. Oh, why is somebody surfing on you and not on me? And why are you a bigger wave than me? But we're all part of the ocean. Mm-hmm. We're all one. We're just different. We're just moving along. We're not the ocean, but we are.
Yeah.
We're part of the ocean.
Part of the ocean.
We are the ocean.
So, anyway, Jade, we're going to get back to this concert.
Oh, yes.
What song we got next?
Well, this song is called Show Them. I find that I use music as a tool to sort of work through the everyday grind, And a couple of years ago, I was sitting on the stoop, basically, waiting for my drummer to pick me up to go to a recording session. I just didn't want to go. I was just sitting there kind of like, I just want to go to bed. You know, one of those days. And I started playing this riff on my guitar. And just started, you know, talking about it, I guess.
That's awesome.
And 3 minutes later, I had a song.
That's what we like to hear. That's how. Just like that.
Just like that.
That's how we roll around here.
Obviously, that was one of the moments that Jade was in alignment with her source.
Precisely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Here we go, guys. Jade Hendricks.
Guess I had to go and have myself a lousy day. Despite my best efforts, I couldn't keep the rain away. Still, in spite of it, my happiness is here to stay. Because my mother says to me every day, don't you let them take your joy away, and give them love, love. Give them love. Give them love, love. Give them love. I'm a small town girl with some big time dreams to make into my reality. Though I don't know what's in store for me, that's where I'll be, just wait and see. And I'll bless them a smile and be polite, especially when they want to fight. Because my father says to me every night, don't you ever lose sight of what is right, and show them love, love. Show them love. Show them love, love, love. Show them love. Show them love, love, love. Show them love.
Jade, that was absolutely beautiful. I loved that.
That was awesome. So I think we should take a little quick break for everyone to get a bit of fresh air right now. So we're going to leave you with 2 songs
Okay.
by Jade Hendricks.
Ooh.
Jade, is there any
How about
songs
3
you...
songs by Jade?
You want, I think we have
could do
2.
that.
3. You want 3 songs? Is that
Yeah,
good?
3 songs.
We could
3
do
songs.
we could do actually one that she's already played live.
All right, we'll do Good Morning. And then, Jade, is there any other 2 songs that you want?
Why don't we
is
just
that
do
good?
those 3?
Yeah? Sound good? All right, here we go, guys. This is Jade Hendricks. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute.